Namaskaram, Sadhguru. I'm having difficulty letting go of someone who passed away recently, and I just want to know how to deal with it.
You know, I'm known to be very cruel. Why I'm saying this to you is, truth is damn cruel. Truth is cruel, isn't it? Just comes in front of you just the way it is. It doesn't dress itself up the way you like it. It just comes in front of you just the way it is. So, you said you're having problems letting go of somebody who's passed away. So those who passed did not seek your permission whether to pass or not. You can neither let them go nor hold them. It's not in you to hold them or let them go. Does it mean to say you don't care for anybody whether they live or they die? That is not the point. How you hold somebody is your reality. There is something called as my reality, there is something called as the reality. There is a reality, but you weave your own reality within yourself. When the reality that you have woven within you is not complemented by the reality in which you exist, now this dislocation happens. Those who are dear to us and those who are not so dear to us, they will all pass, unless we pass first. I'm not trying to philosophize on this. When somebody is dear to us and they pass, it is a problem not because somebody died, it is a problem because a part of my life becomes empty. I wove what is my life, the tapestry of my life I wove, including all these people. If the main piece of my life falls off, then it's a problem for me because the design of life that I have created within myself collapses because somebody so key to the structure of my weaving of my life has fallen off. So what we are lamenting about is not the passing of another life. What we are lamenting about is the structure of what we considered as our life is crumbling. So should I not grieve? Should I not miss this person? With all due respect, your struggle, or anybody's struggle for that matter, is essentially this, that this key element to your life disappears, now everything else seems to be collapsing. The plans and the possibilities of life are largely only in your mind. Now I'm going to get married to this person, now I'm going to have 2 children, now I'm going to make these children into something else. Like this, it's grown a long way. Now suddenly, this falls down. Now everything else, all my plans gone, dreams shattered. If dreams are shattered, you are disillusioned. If you are disillusioned, that means your illusions have been destroyed. When your illusions are destroyed, it's a great moment for you to arrive at reality. But most people make it a very painful, destructive process. If all your illusions are destroyed, the Maya is gone. This is the time to arrive at the reality. But most people make this into a very destructive, negative process within themselves. I want you to look at this. This somebody else, whoever this somebody is, who is as alive as you are, poof, gone. This is happening to somebody every day. This is happening to someone every day, isn't it? And it could be to you or me tomorrow. The most amazing thing about humanity is everybody goes about as if they're going to live forever. This is the most amazing thing, it's incredible. Otherwise, how could you live in Mumbai? Don't live like that. I want you to be constantly aware that today somebody passed, tomorrow it may be you and me, day after tomorrow it's somebody else. All the time it's happening. Learn to understand that you're mortal. Don't live in the illusion of being immortal. You're mortal. You're a very big man, you'll be gone. Yes. Don't think you'll go with a big bang. Nothing like that, just a whimper. You'll go away. No big bang will happen unless you're a bad driver. So, you shouldn't wait for these things to strike somebody around you. You must go, this was part of the training at one time. If you go to Kashi, you've been to Kashi, Benares? One thing is, it's the oldest living city on the planet. History runs somewhere between 12 to 15,000 years. The meanest scholar says it's over 12,000 years. In India, we believe it's 30 to 40,000 years old. So the best talent gathered, all kinds of people, particularly scholars, gurus, spiritual leaders, all kinds of people. Any kind of knowledge you're seeking is all in one place, that's the idea. The highest level of talent in all spheres of life is in one place. So people went to live, people went to learn, people went to die. Even today, people go to die. So if you go to Kashi, there are many kinds of ghats, Manikarnik. Been to Manikarnik? If you go there at any time, 8 to 10 bodies will be burning minimum. You must go sit there. The mundaneness with which it is done, it's not like somebody dear to you died and how you did a ceremony around their death, and these days funerals are becoming as elaborate as weddings. We don't know who's happy. The mundaneness with which it is carried on, simply sit there the whole day. Simply they're burning body after body, nobody has time for it to burn fully, half-burnt bodies thrown into the river and somebody trying to save the fuel for the next one from the existing funeral pyre. All this. When you look at all this, one way is to become morose, become very sad about all these things. Another way is to look at this the way it is, this is the business of life. This is the business of life. It's born, it grows up, it dances around. If it did, either it'll dance around or it'll be depressed one way or the other. When the time comes, this is what it is. So, when death happens, don't think something very unusual has happened, it's just the business of life. Till it happens to you, you think it's not your business. No, it's just the business of life, business as usual. Somebody is dying, somebody is being born. It is just that when it strikes around us, it looks like people are surprised by that surprises me. It's the most obvious thing. It'll always happen to everybody, but still people are surprised by death. Isn't it an amazing thing? This does not mean people who are dear to us, we want them to die. This does not mean you want to die. That's not the point. We want to live. We want everybody around us to live well. But don't be surprised when it happens. So, when it happens, if it has broken your illusions, it's time to come to reality. When they're here, do everything possible to save them, take care of them, love them, whatever. When they have passed on without your permission, you thought they will seek your permission, but that happens only in the Hindi movies. They'll hold hand, shall I go? No. Shall I go? No. Without your permission, when they move on, just respect that. That's how it is. That's how it is. Not because I say so, not because I am heartless I am saying this. I am saying this because that's the way it is. Either you see it and transcend it, or you don't see it, try to hide behind it and struggle for always. And one person who is dear to you is dead today. So how to deal with it? You only have to deal with life, you don't have to deal with death. At least that much we have been saved. Yes? Nothing to deal with it. If people around us died, nothing to deal with it. If they were alive, we had to deal with it. Nothing to deal with it. The dealing is with yourself. This dealing you do not because somebody is alive, not because somebody is dead. This needs to be dealt with properly. If you consider this very precious, if you consider this very valuable, you will deal with this properly. Right now, its value has happened because of value addition from outside. Because of somebody, because of something, because of whatever. Because you have a big house, you're valuable. Because you own diamonds, you're valuable. Because of your stock in the market, you're valuable. Or because you have somebody beautiful next to you, you're valuable. If you live like this, without realizing the value of what this is, you will always live with the fear of losing that. And you will lose it one day anyway. Nobody can prevent that. Anyway you will lose it. If you have it, you will suffer. If you do not have it, you will suffer. So this is happening to humanity all the time. When people are with you, you are suffering their presence. When they're gone, you are suffering their absence. It's the worst thing you can do to another human being. You suffer their presence, that's a very bad thing. You suffer their absence, that's even worse. Don't do that to yourself and to the person. In some way, people who have been in touch with you have enriched your life, in some way, whichever way they knew best. Just value that. If you believe this person that you're grieving for has enriched your life, show that enrichment in your living, how you live. If you are going to cry for the rest of your life, this person has been the biggest problem in your life, isn't it? Yes or no? Somebody entered your life and left. If they have enriched your life, you must live joyfully. If they've poisoned your life, you should live miserably. Acknowledge them for whatever enrichment they have done to you. Don't make it look like they poisoned your life. See, I'm very cruel on these things, I'm sorry.